Hey, what's up, guys? Darron Brown here, and I'm your instructor from GeekMODE, School of React Native. In this video, we're going to cover the license key formatting algorithm. So, if you're given a license key represented as a string S, which consists only alphanumeric characters and dashes, the string is separated into n plus 1 groups by n dashes. Given a number k, we want to reformat the string such that each group contains exactly k characters, except for the first group, which could be shorter than k, but still must contain at least one character. Furthermore, there must be a dash inserted between two groups, and all lowercase letters should be converted to uppercase. Given a non-empty string s and a number k, format a string according to the rules described above. So you guys get it? What we're going to do, we're going to take this string and basically format it into a license key format. All right, simple enough. So I want you guys to copy everything and then go to your text editor. Now let's get started. Let's start off by creating our restructure variable. Restructure string. Okay, we're going to set that equal to our string, and we're going to split our string by a dash. So this is going to separate each one of our characters by a dash. To join, and this is going to bring them back from an array into an actual string. To uppercase. And now we're going to capitalize everything. So let response equal empty string, and then we're going to create a variable I. Now for our index, we're going to set it equal to our restructure string dot length, and we're going to say as long as our index is less than k greater than or equal to 1. So I didn't explain that correctly. Our index is going to be minus by k, which is 4. And then we're going to see if it's, as long as it's greater than or equal to 1, we're going to continue with our process. We're going to go ahead and minus k. All right. We're going to index, basically I'll keep this a little bit more simple for you guys. I minus k. So I is going to be equal to our index minus the k value, each loop. From there, our response is going to be equal to our string dash plus our structure string dot substring. Grab our index minus k. We're going to reference our index plus response.
Hey, what's up guys? Darron Brown here. I just wanted to remind you, at the end of this video, make sure you check out the website www.geekmode.tech. There you can learn more about React Native, Firebase, and Redux. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you check out our free course as well. I'm sure you enjoy it. Now, that's enough of me, and I'll let you guys get back to the video.
So we're going to get our string and we're going to take the substring of our index. So I'm going to go ahead and just console log some of this for you guys because there was a lot going on. So first I'm going to console log our restructure string. And then I'm going to console log our index. And then I'm going to console log just this portion, the substring, so you guys can get a clear idea of what's going on. Okay. And then finally, I'll console log our response. One last thing, after our for loop, I want to go ahead and return our restructure string. Dot substring. We're going to go from our first index to our I plus the response. All right, let's go ahead and just run this in our emulator, see in our terminal. Okay, so you can see restructure. From the beginning, restructure, when it goes through this process, we split it up by our dashes and then we join it. And when we do that, we're removing all the dashes that we have in here. We're taking away, okay, wherever the dashes are equal out, that's where we're going to create our array. So essentially it's creating an array without the dashes. And then we're joining that string up into one string, and then we're changing everything to uppercase, which is what we have here. Our initial index, it starts off at 8. And our substring, restructure string, so many of these things. Yeah, restructure string, it goes from basically what you see here. We got our first 4 values, and then it leaves our last 4 values by itself, which is what we want, because we want to separate the two. It has to fit the license key formatting. So it has to have 4 characters, followed by a dash, followed by another 4 characters. That's exactly what we have here. And then finally, last but not least, we're going to combine everything together. So let me go ahead and just console log the return. Okay, so now let's run our file again. And as you can see, our return statement basically combines what we just saw in our console log previously. It combines, first it breaks it down, it grabs our string, makes our string into one string, and then it divides each one of those. It takes a chunk, a 4-piece chunk, and then it leaves our last value by itself. And then it adds a negative value, a dash in front of our second array value, and then it combines those two into one string. All right. Key formatting could be kind of confusing, so I can understand if somebody had trouble in this. So I want you guys to copy the code and return back to LeetCode. Now sometimes LeetCode, it has trouble processing things, but let's see what happens. Okay, and it came out past the way we wanted it to. So that's it for this video, guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and I'd love to hear back from you. Anyways, take care, geeks. Peace.